The Race of Legends has been dominated by Michael Dunlop ever since it was introduced. However, no Dunlop here this year. So we're expecting Davey Todd, who is in pole position, to be the man to beat. Phil Crowe alongside him, so too Paul Jordan, Dominic Herbertson, Jamie Coward, Mike Browne, Michael Sweeney and Connor Cummins on row 3, and Neil Kernahan for completing the first wave. Davey Todd won this race back in 2022. Last year, Michael Dunlop famously did so. As away they go, and Todd screams into the lead. Crowe behind him in second place. We're looking back at Mike Browne from Michael Sweeney. Herbertson had a good start as well, it would seem. So here they go, screaming their way down towards Robbo's. Todd already pulling away from Crowe. Herbertson into third place, Jordan fourth. Oh, it's tight between Coward and Browne. Coward takes him, takes the position, and manages to hold on, does he? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Browne comes through. Well, there's no doubting who is leading this race, and that is, of course, Davey Todd, having earlier won the open race. Crowe in second, Herbertson in third. Connor Cummins just bringing up the rear of this little pack. Oh, Todd, sublime. Crowe also stylish. So here we look from Dom Herbertson. Great start by Sweeney, powering his way through, but just could not get past Paul Jordan. But that's something that Herbertson managed to do. So great start for Herbertson. Well, I hate to say this, but Todd already looking like he has this in the bag. Of course, to finish first you have to finish. But Todd seemingly in a league of his own on that Milwaukee BMW. So we're riding with Sweeney, looking back at Browne. Going through Kennedy's, coming up to complete this opening lap. And already Todd almost 3 seconds ahead of Phil Crowe at the end of the first lap. Incredible. Oh, Browne, that was close. And Sweeney takes avoiding action too. Well, it all got a bit out of shape there. Paul Jordan has lost a bit of ground. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Browne certainly looked really close to the barrier. Just tucked his elbow in. Wow, wow, wow. And Browne, oh, I think certainly just has to refocus. And Connor Cummins has pulled over as well. Well, I'll try and dissect this one. Not too sure what happened there. But what a shame for Connor Cummins. Is he going to rejoin? I think they're just waiting for a gap for him to come back out. But we'll wait and see. Yeah, he's going again, Connor. Well done. So try and pick the bones out of that. I'm not too sure exactly what happened. I'd love to see that again. Whether we'll get a replay remains to be seen. Oh, and that is Sweeney, of course, who went straight on over the grass. So here we go. Now we're riding with Sweeney and Browne. Just watch Browne at this point here as he comes in. Oh. And maybe they're reacting to Sweeney going off, but Sweeney just overshot. Wow, maybe, I'm not too sure there, maybe Sweeney didn't think he was going to make it back onto the road and he was going off, but what a shame. So this is Connor Cummins coming into Robbo's. Davey Todd comes to cross the line, and that gap is so big. Oh, and he's broken his own lap record. 1:39.5, 2/10 quicker than the lap record he set back in 2022. And Davey Todd has broken the outright lap record at Armoy, and on lap number 2. So Jamie Coward still with Browne behind him, but Davey Todd, wow. And there's still a long, long way to go in this race, of course. A little dab there. Coward loses a mark. So Davy Todd with nothing ahead of him, and has just broken his own lap record that he set back in 2022 on the Malenko Paget's Honda, but now on the Milwaukee BMW. With everything running at maximum, we might see the lap record again. Certainly Davy likes to build his leads, and then just wants everything seemingly in the bag. Just you can see how much he's trying and he's enjoying himself. You see front wheel lifts and the back wheel lifts and the front wheel lifts and the back wheel lifts. So here goes Todd right to the edge. Connor Cummins having had that little moment with a lot to make up, but good on him for deciding to continue. He could easily have just pulled in and said that's enough, but... And I can confirm Davy Todd has indeed done it again. The first 109-mile-an-hour lap in Armoy racing history. So he has broken his own lap record. 1 minute 39.051 seconds, 109.3 miles an hour. And he's also around 8.5 seconds ahead of Phil Crowe. So this is a battle for fourth place we're watching between Jamie Coward and Mike Browne. Dom Herbertson still holding third place. Parker Simpson 6th overall from the second wave, ahead of Ryan Whitehall and Matt Stevenson. But of course, we have lost Michael Sweeney. Paul Jordan is still going, so too Connor Cummins, but they are way, way down the order. But this is the man in fourth position, still Jamie Coward. Davy Todd, incredible. Will we see the first sub 1 minute 39? Well, Phil Crowe still holding second place from Dom Herbertson. This should be Jamie Coward and Mike Browne. Here they come. Coward still ahead of Mike Browne. Coward, another of those really good all-rounders. Good on a super bike, a super sport, a super twin. But here comes Davy Todd. It's not, it's a 139.4, slightly off the pace. However, still inside the old lap record from 2022. And the gap over Phil Crowe is now almost 12 seconds. Herbertson still holding third place ahead of Coward and Browne. So here comes Phil Crowe in second place and holding a good advantage over Dominic Herbertson in third. We've not been able to go inside 1 minute 42. Such is the difference between Davy Todd and the rest of the riders in this race. There's Connor Cummins having made his way past James Chalk. So looking at the leaderboard, Connor still outside the top 10. I think that's going to change soon. He has got a lot to make up after he pulled over here at this point earlier in the race. Well, Todd is backing off. But also as well, he's now in amongst the slower riders, of course, so he'll just be guiding it home now, and rips off a tear off, back on the gas for Davy Todd through Kennedy's and across the line to complete another lap. Yeah, 141 that time from Davy Todd. So he's backed it off by a couple of seconds this time, but as I say, he has had slower riders to compare to make his way past. Jamie Coward still chasing Herbertson and Crowe, who are still second and third respectively. Mike Browne refusing to let go to Jamie Coward, so they complete the top five. Here's Dominic Herbertson. Burroughs engineer engineering machine in the hands again of Dom Herbertson. Here comes Connor Cummins. .164, Matt Stevenson. Cummins number 8, 361, Ryan Whitehall. Oof. Every time. Every time. Superb. You can see that Todd just still rapid, but taking his time now, if you can call flying around at an average of 107 mile an hour, taking your time. So one more lap to go then for Davy Todd. That was a 1 minute 45.1 on that occasion. So the gap, I would imagine, has come down maybe a little. Phil Crowe will be, in fact it is around 10 seconds now, so it's come down by a couple of seconds. So that is, yeah, retirement for Mike Browne. What a shame. He was pushing so hard on Jamie Coward. So just one more lap to go then for Mike Browne, but it wasn't to be. But Davy Todd should make it his second Armoy Race of Legends victory. Just has to make his way through on these riders, and which he does with ease, of course. Manages to get turned in time. So Davy Todd then a couple of turns away from victory here at Armoy. It will be his second Armoy Race of Legends victory. Here he comes to take the checkered flag. What kind of celebration can we expect from the Milwaukee BMW man this time? Here we go. Hand off the bars, and there should be a stoppie coming up. There we go. Typically Todd. This is how it finishes then, with Ryan Whitehall 6th behind Marcus Simpson, Jamie Coward in 4th, Dom Herbertson 3rd, Phil Crowe 2nd, Davy Todd, this year's Armoy Race of Legends winner.
And in the race to be crowned King of the Roads, this is how the standings look at this stage in the season, with Dunlop in 3rd place behind Herbertson, but it's Davy Todd who continues to lead.